Oh, you got lipstick on your teeth.
Ow!
Hot girl. Hey, hot girls. Welcome back to our channel.
And boys.
Ooh, hot boys. I forgot about that demographic.
So if you're feeling like a hungry girl,
or a hungry boy,
we have the perfect little thing for you to whip up. So this is one of my go-to dishes.
Go-to? You've never made this for me.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Well, let's get into it.
So we're going to make Potstickers, pork and shrimp. Obviously, you're going to start out with this beautiful raw pork.
Oh my, that looks like brains. But I'm just going to trust her vision. Some
raw but yummy shrimp. Don't get the pre-cooked. It's not going to work. We're going to start out also with some garlic. Fresh.
Love some good garlic bread.
Some green onions. This, because I'm lazy, some pre-cut red cabbage. And some wonton wrappers. So for these, you can just get these. I got these at MD, aka Market District, aka Giant Eagle. If you don't know, then you're a loser.
Well, I mean, we might have some international viewers, so they wouldn't know.
So
from our local groceria.
So you're gonna go ahead and get wonton wrappers. You should be able to find them at most grocery stores. If not, you're gonna have to really search for those. But
worth it.
I also will down the line give you guys a little recipe on how to make these fresh, but because we're Lazy Girl Kitchen right now, we're gonna go ahead and do the prepackaged. So let's get right into it. We're gonna combine all our ingredients.
There goes the shrimp. There goes the beef brain.
Little green onion, not all of it because we want some for the dipping sauce. And then let's say about half of this.
So that looks like about like maybe a cup and a half to me. What would you say? For our viewers at home that like to measure.
As you guys will find, I'm not really the measuring type, but I would say probably a cup and a half.
And how many servings do you think this will make? Like how many little wontons will we have?
How many are on this wrapper?
Oh, blooper alert.
No, this is everywhere.
Let's look at the serving size on the back. About 17 servings per container. And a serving size is 3 wraps. So that sounds like 51 wontons to me. Some of us went to school for financial math.
Some of us didn't.
Yeah, the intelligence is off the roof, off the charts. Off the roof, ooh. Not the right terminology.
So once we have this all mixed together, I'm gonna do a quick little, oh no, you really hate to see it. Can you go ahead and grab me some,
Let's show the viewers what we're looking at.
We're looking at a lot of pretty things here, even though they don't smell pretty.
Gorgeous.
And we're just gonna mix it all together. And then we're ready for stuffing. So, while you're stirring this up, let's go ahead and add some of our sauces. I'm gonna go ahead and add some soy sauce.
Let me get that ready for you, sister. Okay, there you go. There we are, yes.
Thanks. Just kind of however much this is all by eyes, so it's really hard for me to say measurements because we're just kind of going by what you think looks moist enough. It's kind of whatever you want. This is your meal. This is just a method. So you're gonna do whatever you want in reality, however much you want, etc. So maybe a little bit more.
So basically, she's using a lot of soy sauce, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Okay, let me close that back up for us.
And then oil me.
Maybe, could I suggest some stir-fry oil?
So go with the stir-fry oil or sesame oil, either will do. This one is nice because it has some onion and garlic flavoring to it, so it'll add some complexities to the dumpling.
Extra.
Just a little, just get this a little moist.
Not moist now.
And continue stirring, and it looks like everything is ready for us to roll, baby. So, go ahead and board me. So this next part is a little tricky, but not really. I'm just saying that for a dramatic effect. So you're gonna take 2 wonton wrappers. You're gonna lay one down and go ahead and get a bowl of water, which we just conveniently have right here. We don't
magically
even have to
appear.
pour it. And you're just gonna take like a finger, dip it in the water, and just outline one of these boxes.
The edges.
Yeah, the edges. And then just scoop a little bit in. So it doesn't have to be any sort of even, it can just be like something of that nature.
So even though I am not in charge of this cuisine, I'm going to tell you why she outlined with the water. That's so that the 2 sides of the wonton stick together.
Exactly. So now that they're all stuck together, press those down. It doesn't have to be any sort of even. We're pressing these down to stick. Then you're going to take your finger and take some water again on the edges of these wontons. And we're just going to fold them up. This is just a little bit more of a sealing situation. Again, these do not have to be pretty by any means. I mean, they can be, but here we are.
They're not as pretty as us, basically.
So, what you have here is this lovely pot sticker. Really quickly, before we go ahead and fry those up, I'm just going to teach you guys how to make this sauce just for dipping purposes. You're going to take either regular soy sauce or reduced sodium soy sauce.
We're so healthy in this house.
This is regular, so we're not.
Oh, we're not healthy. Never mind.
So we just pour enough in there. I have little ramekins here. You can make it in a big bowl if you're poor.
Get it real saucy, you know what I'm saying?
Then you're going to go ahead and you can either get olive oil and add red pepper flakes and let that soak. That's just a lot of effort. Or you could go ahead and buy hot chili oil in like the Asian section of your grocery store. And that is kind of already pre-done for you. So you're just going to go ahead and dump a little bit of the oil. Try to get as much of the red pepper as possible.
We like it nice and spicy.
Yeah.
So obviously use a little bit less of this if you're less into spice.
If you're not into spice, just use, instead of spicy oil, garlic oil. So you'll have like a little option there. Just something a little different that adds a little more complexity to the flavor.
Our videographer is not into spicy foods. We actually made a separate one. We pre-made one with that ingredient. So here's an example.
Well, to fry these up, you're just going to fill a non-stick, that's very important and crucial, a non-stick pan with some olive oil. Just coat the bottom of it. And just let that move around. And let that heat up. I'm actually going to add a little bit more. And we're going to let that heat up. So you're going to go ahead and throw these bad boys in.
And you know that the oil is hot enough when it starts to sizzle.
Yes.
Let's get these bad boys sizzling, you know what I'm saying?
So we want these going a little bit. You'll kind of get a vibe for when you should flip them. You'll kind of see it with your own eyes. It'll start to brown around the corners. But when we get to that point, we're going to go ahead and flip them over. It doesn't take that long, so like be ready with your tongs. Yeah, so we're here for that. There we go.
It smells divine.
So we're going to leave those for a second. We're going to add just a tiny bit of water. And whenever the water happens, you want to turn your pan down to low and let it steam. So after you do your little steam, shake that out a little. Go ahead and plate these.
The fans are wondering, how long did we steam it?
Literally 2 seconds, aka like 60 seconds.
Okay, so after 60 seconds of steam, this is your next step. You're welcome, fans.
And that's how it should look. A little bit of steam action going. And let's finish these off.
What happened here?
So as you guys are seeing from my mistakes, do not wear a silk shirt while you're cooking anything with oil. But what we're going to do now is top our beautiful pot stickers so we can eat them. What I do is just a few red chili flakes for garnish.
I'll take a few more, like it's spicy.
Some garnish purposes. Then you're going to do, I only have black sesame seeds right now, but you can do either or. Just some sesame seeds. I also like to throw a few sesame seeds in the dipping sauce, just a couple.
Love some good texture.
Then, for our final garnish, we're just going to throw some green onion on here. Are you hungry? My dog's hungry.
So am I.
And voila.
Check this baby out.
Your fave could never.
We didn't even plan that. That's how you know.
We're going to go ahead and give you viewers at home a little live tasting.
We know it's what you're hoping for.
Because we're the sexiest eaters there are.
Well, I don't know about that.
and
This may turn into an ASMR video. We're not sure. Oh wow.
I can't believe I never made this for you.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit like we're not besties anymore. This is one of her go-tos, and she never went to it when we were eating dinner together.
But here
Sounds a
we
little
are.
suspicious.
Here we are.